MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Lone Depot Park in Miami. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nick Neidert is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
And now in the box, Andrew Stevenson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
So here's Starlin Castro as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And he popped him up. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
The 2-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Washington leads this one 1-0. Patrick Corbin will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
Now into the box, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
The 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping in next, Miguel Rojas. First pitch of the AB now. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Runners back. Birdie gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
In now, Adam Duvall. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He has an even 10 hits in 25 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1. On the ground to third. The tag gets one. Over to Bell for the double play. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
Ready with the 1-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Stevenson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We'll head to the top of the second. All even now at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Now here's the first offering. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Runs up and gets this one down, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
Into the box now, Drew Mendoza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now. Neidert is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. The 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Alex Avila is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Pitch on its way to Avila. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nationals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. So now into the box is Corey Dickerson. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's 3 for 15. And now the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Reined in, and that's the first out.
Batting 7.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pitch on the way. Behind 0-2 now. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
To the plate now, Nick Neidert, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 offering.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Top of the third set to get underway, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next.
The pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
Now the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's the first out.
The right fielder, number 18, Andrew Stevenson.
Stepping in once again is Andrew Stevenson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Slow roller left side. Barehanded at his knees. It's there, and he's out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ballgame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, John Birdie.
Second baseman, John Birdie.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. Birdie leads off second with nobody out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Starling Marte.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Barehanded for one. Over to Bell for the double play.
The batter, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Stevenson finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Striding in is Juan Soto. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And the count will be full. John Curtis comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Josh Bell is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He was cut down at second attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. The 1-0 home.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1 makes him check his swing, but he went around for a strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And the pitch. The 0-1.
Ball, that's out. Ball. Nope.
Corey Dickerson waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Smoke toward third. Right to him. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now it'll be Corey Dickerson grounded out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
On, he pops it up. Mendoza into foul territory, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now to bat, Brian Anderson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Zips it to Castro for 1. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Nothing doing for the Marlins, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Drew Mendoza.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Drew Mendoza is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Avila.
In now for Washington, Alex Avila struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now a ball lined to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate now, Patrick Corbin. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Avila, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 1 left for Washington. Our score remains 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro.
First delivery to him, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Alfaro, a Colombian-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. This one's down to third. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 39, John Jordan.
J.J. Bleday will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. First pitch on its way. He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Harrison. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, the second baseman, John.
So now to the plate, John Birdie. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly can.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 2-1. Richard Blyer will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far. So now here is Andrew Stevenson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Diego, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Juan Soto to the plate now. 1-0 the count.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-1. Castro stands at first with 1 out. Again, he sends it out of play. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 3 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. They're down 2-1. Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Miguel Rojas.
And now the first pitch. Slow grounder to first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Starling.
Next to hit, Starling Marte. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up,
right
middle
fielder,
of the
number
plate,
14,
usually gets deposited in the seats.
Ball.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. For the 0-1, he'll check on first, just keeping him close. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. The 1-0. Corey Dickerson would be next. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit back up the middle. Castro has it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They still lead it 2-1. Adam Simber is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Into the box, Victor Robles. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
The 2-2. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Drew Mendoza.
Next up is Drew Mendoza. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set and the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
0-2, here it comes.
Nope. Ball
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Josh Harrison.
Striding in now for the Nats, Josh Harrison, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's the first pitch.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Now at the plate, here is Corey Dickerson. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him, so we'll see if it works out.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that'll take care of the leadoff man here in the home 7th.
The third baseman, Brian.
So next to bat will be Brian Anderson. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Now the pitch. The The 1-1.
Count is 2 and 1.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he can't connect with the 3-1 curveball, so that'll run it full.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Another payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Robles will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So stepping in is Jorge Alfaro. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 3. Two out, nobody on. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Floro will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Sandy Leon is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, singled last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
2-2.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 2-2 one more time.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it? Didn't happen.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ryan Zimmerman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. The average entering play at 301. 3 homers and 21 driven in. The 1-0. Is a heater in there for a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Andrew Stevenson.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Our score remains 2-1. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate now is Sandy Leon. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Next, it'll be John Birdie, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB now. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Birdie has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. 0-1, here's the pitch. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here. There's Harrison for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting for the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Next to hit is Miguel Rojas. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First delivery to him.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Birdie, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw is right there as Avila says, not on my watch.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 3-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Marlins down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Yimi Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Starlin Castro. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 0-1 on its way. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in next, Juan Soto. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. He's set. Here it comes. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And he misses 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. To second for 1. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned a double play to finish this one once and for all.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Miami led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. John Curtis wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Patrick Corbin pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Yimi Garcia records the save, his 29th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
But still virtuous. Wake up, make a patty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
They say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'm a...
Now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home